tape for this, our first fight of the night. 30-year-old Menjivar against 28-year-old Mike Easton, who will have a 6-inch reach advantage. To get things started, here is Bruce Buffer.
And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Josh Rosenthal.
Josh Rosenthal, our referee. The lovely Brittany.
All right, gentlemen, you ready? You ready? Let's fight.
And here we go.
I like how Mike Easton even wears purple tights in homage to the Hulk comic book.
Easton in the purple tights and the black trunks, Ivan Menjivar. Both men very entertaining and electrifying strikers, as we see so often here in the bantamweight division. Constant movement by Easton.
Yeah, Easton, as we said, will feel a fighter out, look for the openings, take his time, slowly wade his way in.
Menjivar with a big swing. And Menjivar will throw all kinds of crazy stuff. He loves to spin and strike and attack. Just missed with a head kick. Easton ducked under nicely. Right hand by Menjivar. And again.
And Menjivar is winging that punch.
I was going to use the same exact word, Joe. Spins. We talked about that. Menjivar, 24 wins in his long career. 12-1 is Easton, as we mentioned during his walk-in.
Watch the finger flick, man.
Little inadvertent kick, the apology, and the fight continues. Menjivar wings that punch again, Joe. Comes over the top.
And Easton won a left hook right back at him.
Menjivar might see something. That's why he's coming at that angle with the right hand. Might have saw something watching tape and preparing for this fight against Easton. Easton trying to establish the jab and then through the hook. Quick lead kick. Nice use of the teeth by Menjivar. Menjivar welcomed George St. Pierre to professional MMA. Wow.
Nice high kick by Mike.
Easton sent Menjivar back a couple of steps with that one and answered by the pride of El Salvador. Both men throwing the high kicks with reckless abandon here early. Neither man looking for a takedown.
Easton is, he telegraphed that kick a little bit. He threw the punch and then paused for a moment.
Menjivar again. Oh, nicely done.
Spinning
Spins
back
low.
kick to the leg. That's interesting. Used to see that from Andy Hoog back in the K1 days.
And again,
he throws that.
2 for 2.
And Mike Easton tries to reply going up high.
Just over 90 seconds on the clock here in the first of 3 rounds. Easton again with that double jab followed by the right hook. But Menjivar retreats nicely. Menjivar right up the middle.
Nice body kick by Easton.
He was looking to spin again.
Yeah, he feinted that time. He faked him with that spin to see his reaction.
Menjivar is just rifling kicks up high here in this first round. Looking to catch a leg again was Easton. Pretty even here in the first round. Both men have
punch
thrown about the same amount of strikes, Joe.
Menjivar's got a little bit of blood coming out of his nose, showing that one of those shots from Easton must have connected.
Easton unbeaten in his young UFC career. Step up in competition tonight, taking on the veteran. Menjivar.
Takedown attempt by Easton.
Here late in the final seconds of the round. And it's stuffed. We'll go in the corner of Mike Easton first.
Very good, very good. Sit down, relax. Take a deep breath for me. Get some water real quick. All right.
Lloyd Irvin.
Yeah, no problem. But listen, don't worry about the foot right now. Okay. Do the combination in the local. Okay. Do the combination in the local. Okay. Go.
Low kicks are that high. You know this. Anytime they move back, they're opening up the range. We have to extend it with a kick. Hey, stay on the fence. You can't spin. And I need your counters off those kicks. Push it back.
And here is the high kick by Mike Easton that seems to have done that damage. Very nicely done. Shin to the nose.
What's in that clean shot? Let's go.
Hey, you got it in with the combination.
MMA, Yvonne, MMA.
Easton and Menjivar, round 2. The Hulk in the purple. Menjivar in the black. Menjivar really mixing it up in the first round. Connected with twice the amount of significant strikes in the first 5 minutes. Clipped him with the right on the way in. Tried that kick again, Joe.
Well, that one high kick that we showed in the replay is probably the most significant strike of the fight. You really got an opportunity to see how much it impacted. He tries it again.
Does it with no switch, trying to catch Menjivar.
Well, you're seeing more and more guys throw that front leg roundhouse kick with no switch. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson does a great job with that.
Dennis Seaver.
Yeah, yes, Dennis Seaver is an excellent example. I think guys are realizing that sometimes the switch isn't necessary and it takes too much time. Like any sort of a roundhouse kick to the face has incredible power behind it. Legs, such a huge limb, and there's so much muscle and weight behind it.
Keep those clean, guys.
That what's important is that it lands.
Right.
And the Thai style switch, which is excellent, you know, it generates more power, but sometimes it telegraphs a bit and it's a little harder to land.
Doesn't matter how it gets there. What matters is if it gets there. Trying to cut off a bit of the octagon here is Easton. Very close with the kicks so far.
Again, Menjivar spins low, spun with a, it's like a heel kick to the thigh. And again, respect to the late Andy Hoog, who really made that kick famous.
See if someone gets in the definitive advantage here in this fight. So far, neither man's really attacked with consistency. Overhand right by Menjivar. Mike Easton trying to remain unbeaten inside the octagon. That kick checked. Menjivar again wings that big right hand. A great middleweight battle between Munoz and Weidman tonight. The middleweight title is on the line in our main event. The rematch between Anderson Silva and Chael Sonnen.
The one thing in this fight, Mike, that's pretty clear is that Mike Easton is the aggressor. And as we've seen earlier tonight, that may be enough to earn him the decision in such a close fight. And the Nurmagomedov fight, that's what got it for him. There's a head kick by Menjivar.
And hits him with a right.
That winging right hand again.
And this is about dead even in significant strikes landed. A little bit of a switch on that one.
Yeah, Menjivar is just trying to counter, but Mike Easton is so physically strong. He's the one who's pushing the pace, and he's the one who's controlling the center of the octagon and forcing Menjivar back.
Just slipping out of the way of that big right hand was Menjivar.
And as Menjivar turns towards his right, I was going to say, he's walking into the power kick of Easton.
And you can see the welt on the lead leg of Ivan Menjivar.
Yeah, but he keeps stepping to his left. And Mike is catching him sometimes in that direction. Oh, good shot.
Body shot.
Body.
Menjivar
Keep it clean. Let's keep it clean.
with the inside leg kick to try to slow the momentum of Easton there. Again to the body.
Beautiful body shots by Easton.
This time,
I love it.
Easton and Menjivar abandoning the kicks and throwing the fist.
Flying
Nice
knee by Easton. There's that right leg kick again.
2 rounds complete.
Very good. No, very good. Yep.
We're doing great.
Here's that flying knee. Boom! Right to the chin.
We want a tighter defense.
All right, gentlemen, last round. Let's fight.
This fight in the bantamweight division still very much up for grabs.
Well, I think in that last round, Mike Easton started to turn the tide in his favor with those hard body shots, that flying knee, and his continued aggression, controlling the octagon, and he's picked up the pace even more so in the beginning of this round. There's that right leg kick again.
Somewhat like we talked about during his walk-in, Joe,
Nice left hook.
is that he calculates early or starts at a more defined pace and then really starts to turn it on as the fight continues. And we're seeing that tonight against Menjivar.
Yeah, we certainly are, and we're seeing it done in a really nice manner in this round. He's really picking it up well.
The counter hook.
There's that right leg kick again, really welted up the leg of Menjivar. And goes to the inside as well. Menjivar's got to get some offense going, Mike. He's a tricky guy. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, and there's one of them, that high kick. But he's having problems with the physical strength and the aggression of Mike Easton. And the technique.
This entire fight has been contested standing. Nobody really even looking for a takedown.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, Easton did, pardon me, late in the round.
Menjivar did a little bit as well, and Easton just stuffed it. But yeah, for the most part, they're standing up.
Yeah, they both are credited with one takedown attempt, Joe. Again to the body by Easton.
Ripping that right hand to the body, man. Really hear the impact of it. Easton's doing what he has to do, and simply Menjivar is not. Front leg side kick.
Menjivar known to be a very dynamic striker. He's mixed things up tonight, but it hasn't done much damage at all. Against the Hulk, Mike Easton.
Tried to spin, got caught.
Big telegraph in that spin.
Nicely timed takedown. This is the first successful takedown of the fight. And Easton looking to control and throw down some ground and pound.
And you heard Josh Rosenthal tell him, hands off the fence. You're allowed to touch the fence, but what you're not allowed to do is grab it. You can push off of it, but you cannot hold onto it. Ivan Menjivar looking for an armbar, and Mike Easton, a Lloyd Irvin trained grappler. I guarantee you he has some very good jiu-jitsu defense.
Black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, black belt in Taekwondo, and in Thai Jitsu. Very well trained, very well versed, very impressive record of 12-1. Hoping to snap the 3-fight win streak of Menjivar.
Let's keep that kick clean.
Easton's kind of been.
That was
walking
interesting.
through,
Menjivar said he kicked him in the stomach, and Easton said, all right.
I think he's gotten glanced a few times, Joe, and finally he's like, enough, man. I shook him off early.
There's again that front kick by Menjivar.
You see, statistically, still very close. Easton tried to put one together with the combination. And again, he looks for the head. Canadian MMA pioneer, Ivan Menjivar. Good finish by Easton again. The Hulk really likes to be a role model back home in Washington, D.C. and inspire those who grew up with tough surroundings much like himself. Trying to power through and gain this victory tonight with just 30 seconds left on the clock.
Well, in my opinion, he's winning this fight clearly by his aggression, by the fact that he's pushing the pace, he's landing the better strikes. Menjivar is just having a hard time figuring out how to score. Try the flying jump roundhouse kick. Wheel kick.
And they go the distance. Our fight replay.
And there's that early on high kick off the front leg by Mike Easton, and there's a flying knee at the end of the second round. And there's Menjivar trying a spinning heel kick, and Easton getting him down briefly.
We'll see if it is enough to earn him the victory. He likes the highlights, does the Hulk Mike Easton.
Good fight. Good. Technique. Good throw. We're gonna get touched. I'm good, right?
They await the judge's decision
Have to go slow, smart, play.
as they go the distance.
Times. So that's sometimes technique. Head into work. Technique. Yeah, baby. Working hard.
Eric Del Fiero.
DC Maryland, Virginia, baby, you know what it is. Big up, big up. What up, 36 Minnesota, Clay Church, Simple City, Berry Farms.
He's gonna call out the whole country?
I think he is. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score this contest 30-27, 29-28, and 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Mike the Hulk Easton.
Joe, as you talked about, Mike Easton does plenty tonight and enough to earn himself the unanimous decision. He's 3-0 in the UFC.